Hey Leo besties, and welcome to my channel, blahscrystalsale Leo Tarot. If you're new to my channel, Leo, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe. Don't leave my channel without subscribing. Make sure to like this video, Leo, if it does resonate with you in any type of way, and or comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Take the reading, Leo, as it resonates with you. It will resonate differently for everyone. And Leo, if you don't like my shit, get up my shit, okay? Any other information that I do not state as of now will be down below in the description box. I'm waiting for y'all to come your answers up in here. Cause you're tripping. You're tripping. Let's say good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Appeal, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Leo. And my people who communicate with me and my people who do not communicate with me, because you know, y'all be tripping sometimes, but you still show up. I appreciate it. Empress, good evening. Good evening. I didn't want to change my hair. I'm struggling not to take them out because we're going to grow. We're going to look a mess for a minute, but we're going to grow. Queen, good evening. Good evening. Yona, good evening. Look at y'all coming in here. I was considering doing Aries, Scorpio, or Cancer right after you guys, but on the main channel. But see, I don't want to get pissed off tonight. And because these readings are running me a little long, I don't want to get pissed off tonight because if people don't show up in that live, I'm going to be highly upset. So, it's either don't do them tonight, don't do either one, so I can keep my sanity, or do one of them. And I may lose my sanity, or I may keep it. It all depends. I don't fucking know. And like, Anyway, this is your, excuse me, Ring of Fire eclipse reading. If you have not saw that I have my Ring of Fire eclipse ritual open on my website, it's there, blahscrystalsale.com. Darren, good evening. Sorry. My Ring of Fire eclipse ritual is now open on my website, blahscrystalsale.com. Make sure you go check it out, read up on it, subscribe to my website also. It's my last ritual that I'm going to do before I move up out of here. I basically got 9 days in a wake up, and honestly, go ahead and do 8 days in a wake up. And I get to reunite with my baby. I'm excited. Anyway, this eclipse comes around every 18 years. So the last one was it was like October 2005, basically. So think about what you were doing October 2005. The next one, of course, won't come around until 18 years from now. So, thank you. So let's go ahead and begin your reading, Leo. Leo. I know I'm gonna have some latecomers. They can join in where they are, or they can rewind it or something. It was 10. I'm just a baby. I'm just kidding. Either way, so what is Spirit's message for your current reality? So this eclipse, well, any eclipse typically, but this eclipse helps you with a new beginning, a fresh new start. Basically, in a nutshell. So, either way, what is Spirit's message regarding your current reality? Leo Spirit. Leo, what is your message regarding their current reality? everybody in the motherfucking season of resting. Give me a second. Thank you. Whew. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And give me a second, Leo. Because I can tell you right now, fuck my Venus. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. Because this eclipse gonna have y'all locked in for the next 18 years. 3 and 4. So this could be 34, which they're not talking about me. But it could also be 43 because this really how it came out. But you got rest and rejuvenate and fertility. In this eclipse, it's for the next 18 years. 18 years. 18 years. Some 18 years. And that's probably not even how many years he said. But it could be. I'm fucking out. Let a baby come out this bitch. Let a family come out. Spirit, what is your current message for Leo? I miss somebody. But this could be just a new beginning, okay? A new beginning. For some of y'all, it is a baby. So congratulations. If you've been trying, you have been selected. Somebody, some little spirit baby, has selected your ass. You and the daddy. However you conceive them. You have planning and action. Did I get more than one? Yes, I did. And then you got taking steps. So, basically, you got happy success right here. Sorry, I was trying to put my shorts down, but they're too short that they pulled back. You said 8/18/78. What year was I born? But I remember. Oh, okay, then he did say 18 years. Now, who was that? Kanye, right? I think. But either way it goes. Actually, no. Let me just get the clarifiers. Yep. Spirit, what is your message? 2, 3, 4. You got 4 here twice. What is your message for Leo with their current reality? I feel like there's a song that goes step by step, but I don't fucking know. Don't get me started. After the planning, you need to take the step. After the planning, you need to take the step. That's what I keep getting, but give me a sec. The 8 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles. There's nothing left for you here. Make it make sense. There's nothing left for you here, Leo. Damn it. There's nothing left for you here. You got the King of Swords. The 4 Swords. You ever seen them people? And I know you've seen them because we got them all, definitely, pretty much. You ever seen those people that literally are at the same light as you, right? You're at the stoplight together, and then they like speed off, and then you just go off like normal, and they're doing all this motherfucking zigzagging and everything else just to be stopped at the next light with your ass, right? Just going fast for no reason. Give me a sec to bring myself back to the reason why Spirit mentioned that. That's you. That's you. That's the Spirit saying. With your current reality, it's like you're going fast and trying to do all these things just to go nowhere. Go nowhere. Finally, good evening. Excuse me. And it's not like you're not going anywhere. Spirit is saying you're going to get there. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to rush it. But you're doing all this rushing to try to get there. You're like, I got to hurry and prepare this. I got to hurry up and do this. I got to hurry up and do that. just to get there at the same light as everybody else, right? Or it's like I gotta hurry up and get to the barbecue or whatnot just for the food not to even be ready. You part of the setup crew. Or the cookout. It's not really a barbecue. And you went to a barbecue and they did not like that. Oh, do they call it barbecue? I think they call it barbecue. I did not like the barbecue. It was unseasoned. Barbecue, they probably on time. You got the 8 of cups. Literally, just to get there, just to end up back where you basically need to be, or back at the beginning, right? Because we can keep saying it could be a ripple effect. We can say that's the same light. So it's like, yeah, you start off at a light, then you end up at the same light. You end up at the same light. You end up at the same light, right? Going fast, nowhere. Then you have the 6 of Swords. Where's your sense of direction? Ace of Cups keep coming to the bottom. Where's your sense of direction? It's like you want to do all these things. You're doing all the chaos. Don't lose me. I gotta find myself sometimes. You want to do all these things. It's chaotic, right? You like me when it comes to a reading. The ADHD just be kicking it, right? I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna say this, but then oh wait no, this came up, and then oh wait no, ooh somebody said a comment, and then oh wait no, what am I gonna eat tonight? Cause I just ate some. Mind your business. Well, I ate some leftovers, but I kind of want to go back to the place, but I think I'm gonna go back tomorrow. But I'm gonna order the pickup so I don't have to go inside because he gonna see me again, the guy that was at the bar, and I don't want him to see me because he smiled at me last time. But either way it goes, I'm gonna order that food tomorrow. But anyway, back to your reading. It's pretty much like that, okay? You're just going in circles. It's chaotic. It's like you're focused, but you're not focused. You get a goal, you hurry up, but it's really no completion there. It's really no follow through there, if anything. If that really makes sense. The salad, that's nasty. That's nasty. But it's like there's no completion there. So it's like your mind is like, I want this. I desire this for my reality. And then you kind of join it, you start it, and then that's it. That's it. Okay? It's either you start it, it didn't work, you give up. You start it, you start working on something else, you start working on something else, you start working on something else. None of these are motherfucking complete, which is why you don't have the reality that you want. None of these projects are being completed. None of these thoughts are being completed, right? You probably have a book or your brain keeps track, because like mine, because it be keeping track. It's a horrible tracker, but it be keeping track of all these ideas. Of all these ideas, great inventions, things you want to try. You may even have a bucket list, right? When you going to start that bucket list? You going to what, wait till you in your 80s? When are you going to start it? All these places you want to travel to, ain't traveled to Nan one yet. Ain't traveled to Nan one yet. All these things you want to try, all these food places you want to try, ain't do not one of them yet. But Spirit is like, you got a one-track mind, but it's an unfocused mind. Where you want a new beginning, you want a new reality, but there's no sense of direction. You just keep getting lost or turned around, if anything. Right? You get brought back, right back to the beginning. Right back where you started. So it's literally like when you're speeding, trying to hurry up and get past. I will run them bitches, because you ain't going to see me sitting there with you. I can tell you that. I will take the ticket. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to run that bitch. So I start doing all the unnecessary speeding. You will not see me at that motherfucking light. I promise you, you won't. I'm going to run that bitch. And I'm only going to run it like immediately once it turns red, because I feel like you got like a couple seconds. Don't think like me, okay? But I'm a cautious thinker, running light thing. I feel like you got a couple seconds before they start moving. The other people, whoever, starts moving. So if that light has been like red for a couple seconds, don't run the bitch. You're fucked. Sit your stupid ass right there. Okay? Everybody gonna see you, and they, believe me, everybody looking at you. Because everybody saw your ass going through, zooming through. But anywho, basically, Spirit is saying you turn around just to end back up right where you began at. So when it comes to your current reality, you're basically going nowhere. All these great ideas are just all these great ideas. The new beginning is here. The ideas are here. You're planning, but the actions that you are taking are leading you Right back to the code. Okay, right back to square one. Like, Spirit, how do I get past this light? How do I do this? How do I do that? It just gets you right back here. Okay? And it's not necessarily that it didn't work out, you just didn't get far enough. Right? You didn't get far enough to even realize that it's not going to work. Pretty much. So for instance, if I give me a second. Like, let's take Kaleem, for example. I can't teach him. I really cannot. I don't have the patience. I'd be losing my motherfucking shit. But Kaleem is the type of person where if you gonna do it for him, you gonna do it for him. He gonna manipulate your ass into doing it for him, right? So it's like we'll do work together or whatnot, and hold on, 'cause I'm trying to explain it right. We'll do work together, and I'll ask him what such and such is, right? And I'll walk away because he gotta do it by himself, figure it out, and he'll sit there and wait, right? We started it. We're driving. We started it. And now I walked away. We're both driving. He's doing his own thing. I'm doing my own thing. Only to come back together and still be at the motherfucking red light. Right? We're at the next red light. We didn't get shit accomplished. I don't know what the fuck he wrote on this paper. Or he may not have wrote anything. Because he was waiting for me to come back. Right? Don't lose me. Because give me a second. Damn. I'm trying to backtrack myself. Give me a sec. Fuck, I should have used another example because, see, I went into too much details. Just give me a second. I think my point basically with that was he would start it, but then, what did I say for y'all? You start it, but then you don't finish it. Damn. No, it was probably it wasn't a bad example. I just can't remember now where to backtrack to. Well, shit, take my memory as the example, damn it. Okay, you start something and you don't finish it. You don't finish it. Pretty much is what Spirit is saying when it comes to your current reality. But let's move on. Oh. Yeah, no. But you start it and you don't finish it. That's what Spirit is saying when it comes to your reality. Basically, your current reality. There's steps that need to be taken that you don't end up taking. Fuck it, I'm looking at. Let's move on. So, what's Spirit's message for the shift after the eclipse? What's your message to Leo after the eclipse? You have stand your ground. You have great gratitude. New supportive connections. See, this is better. You have 4 and 8. 4, 7, 8. But either way, this is better. This gives me a much better energy than where you started off at. I'm going to need these cards back. Than where you started off at. Because in your current reality, you're basically doing this on your own. Alright? You're basically doing this on your own. Because I feel like if you would have some assistance, or you would look for support or look for assistance, you would make it a lot further. You'd make it a lot further in your reality and shifting your reality. So I feel like in your new reality after the eclipse, this is where your support comes in. You need the support is basically what Spirit is saying here. Whether it's just from the universe solely or it's from other people, right? Praying to the universe for what it is that you need. So I gotta use the bathroom. I'm gonna pray that that light stays green. And it's gonna end up green. Okay, it's gonna end up green. Or it's gonna end up red, because that's actually the worst time. That bitch be red as a bitch. Right when you gotta do something. Either way, you got the 6 of Swords. You got the 7 of Swords. The Star. Yes, this is redirection. This gives me someone who knows where they're going. They're not just planning things in not premeditated, pre-acting, immaturely acting. What is the word? You're not just planning things. You're not just you're planning things, not just. It's not premeditated murder. That would work. The 14th. I think I think there's another word, but yes, impulsively acting. But that might be the word I'm looking for. Impulsively acting. You actually have a sense of direction. You have the Five of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. What's for you is for you. You got the Empress again at the bottom of the deck. But see, is it prematurely? Prematurely. And then that's crazy because some of y'all could be having preemies. But either way, you got the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So there's definitely going to be a new beginning here. So I feel like Spirit's message to you for the shift after the eclipse. Just give me a sec to get it out. There's and I'm congested, so sorry. I don't know how to explain it. This is a winner here. This is someone who knows where they're going. They have a sense of direction. They're determined to win, but they have a fucking plan. They're following through with whatever plan they're following through with. Whether it is something that is detailed, like they planned out all the details, or they're just constantly going and going and going. This is someone who is consistent within whatever it is that they say they're going to do. This is someone that's going to keep their promises. Maybe not to everybody else, but to yourself, right? Because we have a habit of not keeping promises to ourselves. Therefore, we become inconsistent. Therefore, we get misdirected. We get misguided, or you be like your current reality, right? Half of those dreams are promises to yourselves. That bucket list is a promise to yourself. Those vacations you keep telling yourself that you're going to take are promises to yourself. Those goals that you want to achieve are promises to yourself, but you're not keeping them. The eclipse after, the shift after, are you basically starting those promises. Whether it is within your job, it's within your vacations, it's within whatever you say you're going to fucking do, you're going to start doing. Okay? Why are you going to start doing them? I don't fucking know. Exactly. You got to flip flop your own ass stick, how much it resonate. But I feel like this is where you're keeping the promises to yourself. Give me a sec though. Cause Leo, you do got some sneaky shit here. I'm just not quite sure what this is. So give me a sec. Leo. Let me find out the reason why you have been unfocused, being redirected every which way, because that one thing did not catch your eye. That one thing did not catch your eye. This could be a whole new purpose coming for you. But you know why that one thing did not catch your eye? Because that promise you did not keep to yourself. That's why that one thing did not catch your eye. That promise you did not keep to yourself. For instance, my new beginning when it came to tarot, right? I would go into the shop and I would get the readings. I told myself, I'm only going to get one reading. That was my promise to myself. I did not keep that promise. I ended up getting more readings. And then I bought my first tarot deck. And I told myself, we only gonna get one deck. That's it. I did not keep that promise to myself. And it has been the best promise breaking I have ever done. Two of the best promise breakings I have ever done. So imagine if I did keep that promise to myself. I'm not gonna get any more readings after this first one. I'm not gonna buy any more decks after this first one. My deck is full I mean, my table is full of decks. I got decks on the floor, basically over here. Decks in the closet. Decks downstairs. Decks on the bed, because I don't know why the fuck they're on the bed with me. Don't mind your business, okay? I was doing some stuff. Couldn't figure out nothing, though, but I got them there. Spirit don't be telling me nothing. Be trying, though. But either way, I feel like there's a promise that you're going to break to yourself, and it's going to be the best promise that you have broke to yourself. Not a negative. I mean, it could be a negative. But, like I said, it's going to be the best promise you have ever broken for yourself. So some of you guys could break celibacy and end up pregnant. Best promise you ever broke. I don't know why the fuck you would do that. But you did. Or you will. Right? There's going to come some promise. I don't know what it is exactly. But there's going to be some promise that you have told yourself you will not do. That you are going to do. If you hit the strip club, let me know. Okay? Maybe we can go together. Amateur night or something. I'm going to get a few rounds in me and be drunk on that damn stage with you. But I'm going to be there. Thank you, honey, thank you. But either way, sorry, because we're getting distracted. I'm getting distracted. But either way, there's going to come some promise. Okay? After this shift, after this eclipse, Spirit is saying there's going to come some promise that you have told yourself that you're not going to do. So right now, you may be a little conflicted by it, which is why whatever you want, the shift in this reality is not working. The shift in this reality is not working. The shift to the new reality, is not working. That's why it's not working. But, once again, there's going to come a promise that you're going to break to yourself and you're going to actually do. But it's going to turn out to be really, really successful for you. Really, really successful for you. Look at you. Didn't even know you could do that. But, either way, let's move on because I don't want to confuse. I need to go to the ER because this is some bullshit. Okay, give me the saline, whatever you need to do. Pump me with something. How has life been going for you? Leo, Spirit, how has life been going for Leo? Oh, damn. You got love. Either this has been your focus or, just give me a sec. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. How has life been going for Leo? Eight of Pentacles. Struggling with love. Struggling with what you love. Struggling with what you love. Just give me a second. Struggling with what you love. Struggling with what you love. Struggling to maintain what you love. How has life been going for Leo, Spirit? You have the High Priestess. The Hierophant. Now who is these motherfuckers? Y'all always turning some damn reading into a love reading. Let me just find out. The reason why you have fertility in the beginning is because you about to find love. What promise are you going to break that's going to lead you to the love of your life? Because, I mean, you do have new supportive connections. So that would make sense. How has life been going for Leo, Spirit? Strength, which is your card. Look at that Two of Cups. The Lovers. Page of Cups. Got the Three of Swords sticking out. And the Nine of Cups. Leo. Hold on a minute. You gonna give me a second. Let me find out. Life has been leading. Let me find out. Life has been leading you to the love of your life, and this why your ass has been misdirected, confused, but misdirected, constantly at that red light, right? Let me find out. The love of your life is basically the reason why you have been distracted. You have not been pleased necessarily. You have not been pleased. The reason why you can't seem to find a focus, let me find out the reason. Because think about, if you find a focus, you're going to be focused. Literally, you're going to be focused. What new supportive connections? What new lover? And it's not like life can't go good for you, great for you. But whatever this reality that you're about to shift into, if it comes now, before you're introduced to whomever this motherfucker is, you then may miss your chance. I feel like Spirit ain't answered my damn question. I said, how is life going now? Or how has life been going? But maybe that is the answer. Because who is this motherfucker? Interrupting this damn reading for their own benefit, their own motherfucking message. You've been building your confidence, Leo. You've been building your own confidence. Whether that's confidence within yourself, that's confidence within your skill set. Anytime you try something, you're still building something. You may not make it big, but you're still building something. You're still learning something. You're still developing something. What they say, eventually a penny ends up adding up to some real money, right? Get enough pennies, you can have $1. But they say, like, if every subscriber on this channel send me $1, I'm just kidding. But literally, right? If every person in the world sent you $1, you could be a trillionaire or whatever the fuck number come after a trillion. Infinity-naire. Because I don't know what come after a trillion. I can't remember if there was a number that came after a trillion, but I think there is, but I can't remember. Either way, everything that you're doing, you may feel like it's unnecessary. It is draining, right? But it's not unnecessary. It's not unnecessary. This gives you, don't lose me here, this gives you great conversation. Great conversation. Because you never know what your person does for a living. You never know what they enjoy to talk about. You never know. And it's kind of a good thing that you have not experienced that bucket list just yet. Because now you get to experience it with someone that you would enjoy experiencing it with. Or they may be the reason why you meet them. But, if I was y'all, I'll beat y'all person ass. Because, bitch, don't hold me up. Don't hold me the fuck up. But that's why some of y'all don't got kids. Because the person, you're waiting on them. But, there was one part that I want to say. I just got to remember to say it. Just give me a second. Give it back. Damn. There was something about them. Give it back. a good thing. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I forgot. But basically, I feel like that's how life has been going for you, but you may not be able to fully see why it was happening that way, why it has been happening that way. Your existence isn't built around them, but they're included, I feel like, in this new reality shift. Whether you're improving your finances or you're improving whatever you're improving within your personal life, I feel like they're included within your next reality shift. Make it make sense. Because I may get lost somehow. Okay, there still was one part, I just can't remember it. Either way, so how do you wish life would be going? Bitch, show me the signs. You got signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. See, you can't make this up. Your reading may be a little bit confusing because I feel like it's including your person. It's including your next lover, whether you decide to be with them or not. It's including this person, so it's not truly directed to you. So let's just pause for a second. And you were like, well, I don't think I misdirected. I always, get to the next stoplight. What if it was your person? What if Spirit was giving you the sign, this message, not for you, but for your person? What if Spirit was doing what they're doing in your life, moving things around, because you got movement going, right? Because your person was telling you that they're misdirected, right? What if Spirit was showing you the signs to tell you how they're feeling? Spirit was showing you the signs to tell you what they're up to. Spirit was showing you the signs like that's the reason why you saw that TV show. That's the reason why you're hooked to this current TV show. That's the reason why you're hooked to this current movie. And that's the reason why you're listening to love songs all of a sudden. That's the reason why... I'm picking up. Okay, I'm picking up. But what if Spirit was giving you this message or your signs for your person? For your person. What if it was never really about you? This is why you were redirected. Let's say you were focused. Let's say you're actually focused, but since you keep paying attention to every fucking sign, as if it's for you, you end up misdirected, right? What if Spirit was directing you with exactly what you're going to do, complete your bucket list or whatever, but then you pay attention to another sign that's just a sign from your person, right? What if 111 was a sign for your person to say good morning, right? Or something, because you never know where they located at. Even though 111, you could see it in the AM. Because if you saw 111 p.m., then that's not good morning. But you never know where they're located at, right? What if that 1010 was them smiling at you or something? But you don't quite understand it because you're equating it to yourself. You got self-love at the bottom of the deck. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. You have the Queen of Swords. What does Leo wish would be going on? Remove the mask. You got the Empress again. You're ready to start. You're ready to start. Whatever life this is that you're meant to live, you're ready to start it. You got the Nine of Cups. You're ready to enjoy it. You're ready to start it. But see, I don't feel like you're about to start this alone or continue this alone, because some of you guys may have started it. I don't feel like you're going to continue it alone. Please come on. Five of Swords. Eight of Wands. And the Four Cups. Don't lose me here. Two different paths. One of you, you're being directed, right? You're being directed. You just got to continue. You just got to continue. One of you has been trying to direct, but you keep getting rerouted and rerouted and rerouted, right? Just to keep coming back to the beginning. There's a reason why you keep coming back to the beginning. There's a reason why you're having to start over, same thing, but you're having to start over. There's a reason why. There's a reason why. But I feel like the reason is whomever this person is. Whomever this person is. The love of your life, maybe this baby, or whatever it is. Okay, take a look at her name. But either way, you're being rerouted. Because now the love of your life, let's just say, some of you in this new reality could have the love of your life, or you could have a house. That may be the love of your life. What would you enjoy? What would you really enjoy? Okay? Some of you guys could end up having the trip of your lifetime, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. But think about that bucket list. And let's add your person to that bucket list. In this new reality, with this shift, you're going to achieve something that's a wish fulfillment, right? Something that you prayed for, something that you asked for. But there's a reason why you keep being rerouted. Rerouted, 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 until you actually get it. Until you actually get it. There's a reason why. Like, don't lose me. It's just getting caught up in my head. There's a reason why. So like I said, one of you, it's like right there. It never moves. Been there almost forever. Okay? Been here for years, just waiting. Whether it's a plot of land, just waiting for you. Been there for years, just waiting for you. Might got some trees on it, you might have to cut them down, but it's just been there waiting for you, right? Or it's been a house that maybe it's lived in or something, but it's just waiting for you. It hasn't gone on the market because it's waiting for you, right? But you keep getting stopped at the light, stopped at the light, stopped at the light, flip your own ass, stopped at the light each time. And you're like, you're getting frustrated with life. Why do you keep stopping me, right? Why do you keep stopping me? Why won't you let me pass go? Why won't you let me have it? Right? I thought the signs were for me. I thought the signs were saying it's my time. I thought the signs were saying go this motherfucking direction. Why do you keep bringing me back to the same stoplight? Or the fucking stop sign, because fuck that. Sometimes the stop signs be on some bullshit too. You ever been in a neighborhood with stop sign, stop sign, stop sign, stop sign, motherfucker? Let me go. Okay, shoot. Put a bump in the road, damn it. I'd rather go bump, bump than stop. Shoot. But anyway, sorry. But it's like, why do you keep redirecting me? So I feel like what you want is to be able to be let go. Or for whatever you're sitting here waiting for, to show the fuck up. Okay, because you can fall on either one of these sides. Whatever you're sitting here waiting on to show the fuck up, or for spirit to let you fucking go at this fucking point. Why do you keep stopping me? I gotta go to the bathroom. Right? Either way, let's move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how simple will the switch be? How simple the switch would be if you could only see it? How simple would the switch be to the new reality if you could only see it, Leo? Make sure to like the video, please. Thank you, y'all. How simple would the switch be to this new reality if Leo could see it? You have goddess of the sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your intuition. It may not make sense. It may not ever make sense. But everything is working for your highest good. It literally is. And Spirit is saying, if you could let go of the reasons why it don't make sense, you'd get it. It would be that simple. It'd be that easy. A lot of things in this world will never make sense whatsoever, no matter how many times you try to figure it out. No matter how many times I try to do these readings, or that I do these readings, not trying necessarily. No matter how many times I do these readings, none of this bullshit would ever make sense, because I'd be shocked at myself that I even received the message. When I go to bed and I think about it, and I'd be like, there are actually spirits communicating with me. Which means they're in the room with me right now. Because when I sat at the table, because my bed's right there, it's in the bedroom, the spirits were at the table with me while I was doing this shit. Which means, now that I'm going to bed, they're probably still in here. And they're staring at me. Then I'm having a conversation with them like, you staring at me? Then they do be answering back, get a little bit creepy. Not answer back, but they'll like show me like a number or like some sign, or give a message through like a video that I'm watching, and I'm like, so we can't be doing this. But either way, you got Angel of Healing. The angels have felt your sadness and have shown up today to send you healing. Right? I feel like they give you confirmation. They give you confirmation, but you can't let go. They give you confirmation, but you can't let go. That's not the answer that I wanted to know. Tell me how. Tell me how I'm supposed to do it. Right? And it's not always the easiest to just simply let go. It's not always the easiest. Sometimes we just literally get stuck in our ways of, I want to know. Damn it, because I deserve to know. But Spirit is saying it would be simple if you would just let it go. I gave you that angel number, King of Wands right here. I gave you that angel number so you can be pleased that, yeah, I'm still here with you, right? It didn't really mean much. I just wanted you to know, because you were just crying about the fact that you didn't have nobody. And I want you to know that I'm still here with you. You were just crying about the fact that you didn't know if Spirit was still helping you. And I wanted to let you know that, yes, I'm still helping you. Okay? We ain't get there quite yet, but I'm still helping you. I know your needs. I know what you're trying to do. Still in the middle of it. Just let it go. Stop worrying about it. You have the 8 of Wands. If you would just let me do my damn job. Okay? If you would let me do my part in your life. Ace of Wands. All this action here. With the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. If you would just let Spirit do their part, it would be a lot easier. If you would stop questioning why the fuck I keep going to this red light, right? Why I keep going. Now, I can understand if you're asking yourself, why do I keep going to this job every day and I don't like it? Because you can change it, right? You can change it. Because you have come to the point where you don't want to be there. But I feel like it comes in the form of, how do I say it? Why have I not found another job? Why has another job not presented itself to me? That falls on Spirit, right? That falls on Spirit. Yes, you can go out looking for a job or whatever else it is, but until Spirit opens that door, you really won't find it. You really won't see it whatsoever, no matter how much you look for it. So it falls on Spirit. So your part would be directing your energy to, I don't like this job, I'm going to leave this job. That is my goal, that is my plan. And Spirit's part would be, let me open this door for you, right? You want to leave, let me open this door for you. But instead, I feel like it's, I want to leave this job, let me hurry up and find and look and look and look and look and look. Only to come back to the same job, right? Don't lose me here. Only to come back to your current job. And then you look and look and look and look, only to come back to your current job. And look and look and look and look, only to come back to your current job. That is the stoplight, right? That is the stoplight, which we all have hit that stoplight, and you're probably still hitting that stoplight till this day. Don't lose me. I'm just hold on, shit. It was me. It was me. Sorry. Just hold on a minute. Where spirit is like, if you stop thinking about your hold up as the stoplight, right? If you stop thinking about your job your job as the stoplight, just give me a sec to figure it out. I gotta get out my head. Just give me a sec. Actually, I'm gonna say it out loud because I need to word it. Um, if you stop thinking about that job as the stoplight, nope, sorry. If you stop looking for the green light, it would be a whole lot easier. Because when spirit is ready for you to go, they will show you. It won't be a sign. It won't be a sign. You will see it. Literally, you will see it. When spirit wants to present themselves to you, they will show you themselves. Right? You ever have a loved one pass away and then wonder when they're gonna visit you? Each night you go to bed hoping that they're gonna visit you. Stoplight. Right? Stoplight. Every night it's a stoplight. Because they never visit you. When they want to visit you, they will visit you. And that is when you're going to have to go. That's when you're going to have to go. But spirit is like, you got to let go, stop stressing, and understand that you're going to understand what the fuck the green light looks like. You're going to understand it. You understand what the red light looks like, so why wouldn't you understand what the green light looks like? You understand when you're blocked. Why wouldn't you see and understand when you're unblocked? You're going to be able to know. You don't have to look for it. Yep. You don't have to look for it. Spirit is saying it's like right there. You don't got to do much to try to obtain it, to try to gain it. And that's what if I come. So, what will this eclipse do for you, Leo? Leo, spirit. What will this eclipse do for Leo? Look at you, full moon and Leo. Go wild. You have cleared your mind. Take inspired action. Unleash your kindest self. And attune to the divine. So, I recently had a reading, and I typically don't do readings really anymore. Because I don't like getting messages that interfere with the messages that I'm trying to give. But I knew I was meant to get a reading because the girl, it was just so weird how it happened. And then she mentioned it, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll be back there. So I was getting the stuff that I needed, and then I went to the back, and she gave me a reading. And it wasn't that great of a reading. I mean, it was really good. It was really good. It wasn't that great for me. Because she was like, damn, why are you so hard on yourself? And I'm just staring at her deer in headlights because I don't really have a lot of reactions because my anxiety can peak a lot. So instead of communicating back, I communicate in my head. Or I just stare at you. I'm waiting for the rest. Okay, because yes, I'm pretty hard on myself, right? And she was like, you gotta talk to yourself nice, right? She was like, you can't be so hard on yourself. Like, this is horrible, right? And I knew it was horrible too. She was like, you got to stop beating yourself up. And she was like, you got to talk to yourself nice. And that's what I'm getting for you, okay? What will this eclipse do for you? Give you some talk to me nice, okay? It's going to basically get you to stop mistreating yourself. Get you to stop, blaming yourself, guilt-tripping yourself, doing yourself dirty. Release you. It's going to release you. It's going to help to release you from the shit that you are tying yourself to that you have no business tying yourself to. Things known and unknown. Because you may not be the simple reason why you are mistreating yourself, but it could be the things that you were told about yourself is the reason why you're mistreating yourself. If someone calls you a criminal and you start to believe it, but you're not a criminal, you're going to start to treat yourself as a criminal. Treating yourself bad, right? So one of the reasons why, more than likely, she said it is because I am really hard on myself. So I will literally be like, bitch, you got shit to do. Why aren't you doing this? You know, you don't need this, you don't need that, or whatever it is that I be saying to my motherfucking self. Because I be so deep in my head, so I can't really bring my thoughts out necessarily. But if you think about what goes on in my head, the shit that I do not say out loud, because although it seems like I talk a lot, I really do not. But even when I'm talking, think about all the shit that's going on already in my head. Even when I do this reading, I be having all these side conversations. That's why some of them come out loud, right? Because I'm trying to bring my focus to the reading, but in the middle of it, I'm having all these other conversations, right? And then it just comes out loud. Ooh, sorry. And then, sorry, hold on. Some of the other, whatever message I was giving basically gets tied back in my head, and then I have to come back and bring the message back, right? Basically, this eclipse is really going to help you to get rid of the things that you are tying yourself to, that you never needed to tie yourself to in the beginning, because that was never you. That was never you. There's a label you have given yourself that was never you, and it's going to help you to release that, because that can definitely be part of the holdup. You have new direction. You have fall. So shedding a layer that was never meant to be yours. It was literally never meant to be yours. Why you latched onto it, why you let it be a part of you, why you let it be sassy, why you let it be a part of your personality, I don't fucking know, but you did. You did. People can literally, and that's why you gotta be careful with these manipulators too, or narcissists, if anything, but the same thing. But we'll literally tell you, you don't love yourself. But if it sounds genuine, you'll start to believe it. You don't love yourself. I can tell. I can tell, but stay with me. Don't lose me here. I can tell you don't love yourself. And you're going to be like, well, I don't love myself. Okay? You're going to be like, well, I don't love myself. Even if you don't want to ask, you're going to question it. Even if you're like, I love myself, right? I know I love myself. I don't got to listen to this. They have planted a seed already, whether you acknowledge it or not. Later on in the middle of the night, you're going to be asking yourself, why did that lady end up telling me that? Why did she say that? I love myself. Now you have a battle going on between yourself, right? Now you're fighting to release something that was now put upon you. But let me backtrack to the ones that's actually going to sit there and entertain it. So that lady's going to be like, you don't love yourself. And you're going to be like, why I don't love myself? And they're going to be like, because if you loved yourself, you would never do such and such, right? So now this lady has put a label on you for shit that she would never do. Just because you did it don't mean you don't love yourself. If anything, you love yourself enough to do something that you decided you wanted to do. What was going to make you happy? Something that you needed. You did it for you. At the end of the day, you did it for you. But the lady's going to make you think you did it because you don't love yourself. And now you start to believe, I don't love myself. So then, I don't love myself shows up in your workspace. It shows up in your family life. It shows up in your relationships. It shows up in your whatever the fuck else. In your finances, right? All because somebody said you don't love yourself, and they came to you genuinely. And they may have genuinely meant that or whatnot. They may have genuinely meant that and said and thought, you know, you don't love yourself. But they were coming from a perspective of their own, right? So somebody could literally say, you'll never make, you know, like I told you, the one reader that told me a long time ago, years ago, you'll never make a certain amount of money, right? You'll never make more money than you're making now. I actually thought about that. And I said, I just got a new job and it actually pays me more than the last job. Is this it for me? Because I don't have any other skills. Like, I can't start a business. I would have to go back to school and that's just more money. And maybe this is it. Maybe I'm only good enough for $15 an hour. Damn. The only thing that woke me up was the fact that she tried to charge me more than I was making. And I said, hell nah, I don't want that. That lets me know right there, I can make more money, right? I had a quick wake up. Especially because I wasn't the type of person for you to ever tell me that I couldn't do something. But still, it sat there for a moment. And because she told me what I could not do, that would have then affected my finances, meaning I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. It would have affected my finances where I would have been like, well, maybe I got to be at this job forever. Maybe I got to do another call center. I got to do another call center. I got to do another call center and another call center. And I don't even like talking to people. Okay? I only enjoyed that call center because I got to talk to the old people and they would hold me on the line talking about some bullshit. So I didn't have to pick up the next line. So I like that job. Unless they called in with attitude. I didn't like that job. I didn't like that job. I don't freaking understand that job. So old people get mad. This one time, nothing. Anyway. But either way, basically, that's what Spirit's saying. Talk to yourself nice, because some of these things that you have picked up and developed over time was never you. It was never meant for you. It was meant for that person. It's like people vent out loud to try to heal. And if you're not careful, you're going to be in a venting session, somebody's healing session. That's not meant for you. Okay? It's not meant for you. And I feel like it was not meant for you. Some of you guys have joined. Your parents telling you you ain't never going to be shit because they're venting, right? They're trying to personally heal themselves because they feel like they're never going to be shit. Whether they were told they were never going to be shit or they personally feel like they're never going to be shit. So they tell you you're never going to be shit. And you have allowed that to dictate your life, your whole personality. Never going to be shit, never gets anything. Never gets anything. Because you don't feel deserving of it. You don't feel worthy of it. So that self-worth gets played on. You have divine timing here. And you got mute at the bottom of the deck. Do not be that absentee child or adult, if anything else. Children are meant to be seen, not heard. I'm pretty sure most of us at least, have gone through that whole spill. Children are meant to be seen, not heard. I have not once told my son that. I just told him to shut the fuck up. Not shut the fuck up exactly, but sometimes shut the fuck up because it all depends. Typically, I don't really say shut the fuck up. But either way, it goes. But I'm saying it how I need to say it, damn it. But I had told him to be quiet. I'm not talking to you. Does it look like I'm talking to you? Yes, that whole thing. But not once have I ever told him children are not to be seen, or children are meant to be seen, not heard, because that's a fucking lie, right? That's a lie passed down from somebody who felt neglected, somebody who felt like, well, I wasn't able to be seen, so you can't be seen, right? And that affects you. That doesn't affect you with just children are meant to be seen, not heard, or whatever the damn back-to-back saying is, okay? Children are meant to be seen, not heard. Because what happens? If you can only be seen and not heard, you're not gonna be vocal in your relationships. You're not gonna be vocal when it comes to your money. Somebody messes up your check, you may not speak up. Someone talks to you nasty, you may not speak up. Yeah, I know they see me, but maybe they see me, maybe they don't see me, but I can't say anything because I went my whole life not saying anything, not voicing my opinion, not feeling like I cannot speak up for myself. Like if you think back to some of the things that people have said to you, some of the nastiest things that people have said to you, that motherfucker was venting and they were in the middle of trying to heal, probably even struggling. So if they called you ugly, they were talking about themselves. They were talking about themselves. They feel ugly. They could be the prettiest person, beautifulest person. It's going to be a word today. Beautifulest person in the motherfucking world. At least what you would deem to be beautiful. Ugly. That's how they feel. So therefore, you are now ugly. Right? The bullies of the generations, your childhood generation, your adult generation, literally, the bully for a reason. Who was venting over them? Who was talking over them? Right? And so therefore, it now came onto you. There's something that you have been holding on to that this eclipse is going to clear out, because that was never you. It was never meant to be a part of you. Some of you guys have literally held on to it and made it your personality. You got the key. So if you wonder why you keep being stopped at that stoplight, think about what you have been holding on to. That spirit is like, oh, you can't go yet. You can't go yet. Because you still are holding on to this. It's weighing you down. That's why you can't ever make it to the next stoplight. Your car is weighed down. You got the diamond ring. And you got the tornado. You're weighed down. But with this eclipse, Spirit is saying it's going to come through and push this fucking shit out. Because it's time for you to level up. You can't find the key if it's still a mess. If you're still a mess. right? You can't get into a good relationship and keep that good relationship if you're still a mess, right? Because now that person is going to always be the problem. You'll never necessarily be the problem, or you will be the problem. Give me a sec. Excuse me. Or you will be the problem. And that's the problem. So get ready for this eclipse to basically come in and push out whatever it is that you have picked up from other people that is not you. One thing I can say about myself is I keep saying, like, since I got here, I was like, I have never been somebody. Give me a second to remember what the fuck I said. I'm gonna get it. I have never been somebody that worried so much. I used to take so many risks. That's how I got here in the first place. So many fucking risks. I did not care. I did not care. Since I've gotten here, I have taken less. I procrastinate a lot more on what I want to do. I overthink what I want to do. Before, I never thought about it. I just did it. I was very impulsive. And now I'm not. And that's not a good thing. Who was I listening to? Who told me that I need to think a certain type of way? Who told me to stop being so impulsive? It worked out for me every time. Whether it worked out or not, I'll move on to the next, right? But somebody that I listened to, I don't know who it was or how many people I listened to, scared me. Now I'm sitting here like a scared little bitch, not making any changes, not making any moves because I let somebody say something to me, drill something in me, and now I'm procrastinating on the moves that I want to make. I'm like, yeah, I really want to do that, but can't do it. I don't know why I can't do it. At first, I may have known why, because it was closer. Now years have gone by. Why have I not done it? Who said something? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember anymore. Whether it's my mother who said something, my aunt who said something, I don't remember anymore. Which, by the way, she called me. Damn it, I forgot to call her back. Either way, it goes. Yeah, it now made me into somebody else. So basically, Spirit is like, whatever habits you have picked up, whatever thought patterns you have picked up, you can best believe this eclipse is about to wash that fucking shit away. You are starting over. You are starting over. So you'll be sitting at that red light, and then you'll make it to that green light. You'll make it there. You'll make it there this time. But don't look for what's familiar, because what's around you may not be familiar anymore. May not be familiar anymore. You may end up noticing shit that you never saw before. When they built that damn McDonald's there, I ain't never seen that. How long that been up? You may even call somebody and be like, how long was that McDonald's there? Girl, that been there for 10 years. You ain't never see that? No, I never noticed that. 10 years? Literally. Right? I noticed the McDonald's only because this McDonald's here, only because Kaleem wouldn't he wanted something that night and I couldn't figure nothing out. And then I found the McDonald's and I was like, when the fuck did I get there? I don't remember that ever being there, literally, ever being there. And it was 24 hours too. I was like, damn. Whatever. But either way, literally, you'll start noticing things that seem like they're out of place, but no. Your new reality now notices it. Either way, so what will this eclipse eliminate for you? Damn, I thought we already went through the... What will this eclipse eliminate for Leo, Spirit? A personal issue reaches resolution. You have winter. You have healing. Ooh. What area do you feel like is frozen, Leo? Leo. What area in your life do you feel like is frozen? Blocked as a bitch. And when I say blocked, I mean block. Not like you can get through that motherfucking door, you get a little bit of it. No, it is blocked. You got the answer is yes. What area in your life do you feel like there is no traction, no movement whatsoever? Remember, this eclipse won't come around for the next 18 years. You have the heart and the beaver. You got head of the pack. Bougie, good evening. You got stepping stones. Whatever, with Spirit bringing you the release of basically what no longer serves you, but in a different manner of what no longer serves you, comes in with that unblockage, uncrossing, but unblocking of whatever area you feel has been blocked. And when I say blocked, I literally mean you cannot get to that motherfucking door. Like, no matter how much you try, love does not show up. No matter how much you try, that money does not show up. Right? No matter how much you try, you just cannot get pregnant. Right? Because everybody don't have money issues. Right? Flip flop your own ass. Take out my fucking resume because I'm fucking it. But no matter how much you try that pregnancy, you just cannot get pregnant. Or you just cannot have a baby or whatever else it is. Get ready for it to be unblocked. Get ready for it to be unblocked. Now, sometimes it could be pregnancy, or it can be for the pregnant ones. Pregnancy, your own pregnancy, or it can be adoption, right? Maybe you never considered adoption, but now you get to get it. Maybe you tried adoption, but you just never got approved for it. It just was blocked, right? Get ready for it to be unblocked. This gives me, for how many times I tried to join the police force. Never did it. If I wanted to go back now, I more than likely would get it. I just didn't know at the time that the reason I kept getting denied was because I was living with a felon, and you can't live with one or for the past 3 years or something like that. I didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have never put him down on my paperwork to begin with. But either way, give me a sec. Yeah. So if I wanted to go apply for it now, I'm pretty sure it would be unblocked. I just never went back to apply. I have no intentions on applying for it at all. Yeah, I love my baby too much for that nonsense. And I'm too nice for my own good, where I'm grateful the universe never let me do it. So either way, whatever area has been blocked, Spirit is saying, get ready to be freed. Get ready for it to be warmed up. So if your heart was the one that was blocked, whatever chakra within you has been out of alignment, has been literally blocked, was the third eye that was blocked, the heart chakra that was blocked, the crown chakra that was blocked, there was something you weren't receiving. It's going to be unblocked. It's going to be unblocked. So, what's next? The past 18 years, what has happened the past 18 years since the last eclipse, October 2005? What has happened the past 18 years since the last eclipse for Leo? Leo, Spirit. What has happened? Past health. Sorry, in my head. I'm thinking for a moment. You know what? I got my first boyfriend when I was 16. I got my first phone. Not around October, though. Not the phone part. That was June. That was my birthday. But I made honor roll. I think I got my first boyfriend. Or was that my senior year? But I think it was junior. I think it was my junior year. Nope. Yep, it was. Nope, it was my senior. Nope, it was junior. Because the one guy that I would have been with went off to college. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I was just in my head. Either way it goes, you have health. Health. Past 18 years since the last eclipse, Spirit. You have friendliness. Receptivity. And the outsider. Look at you. You see? It's just blocked. That's that stoplight. Past 18 years, you have constantly been at a stoplight. Life is constantly on hold, even when you try to move, even when you try to call it in. You have been trying to call something in for the past 18 years. What is that? I don't really know. But you have been trying to call it in, but it's like it can't get to you, or you can't get to it, right? No matter how much you try, it just doesn't seem to happen. I keep getting just not ready yet. So if you think about it, you got the Lovers here. If you think about it, maybe you weren't just ready. Maybe you weren't ready yet. Because think about this. If I was 16 at the time in 2005, then October 2005, then what if my person was 10 years older than me? We are not ready. And my mama was never going to go for that. So she was never going to be one of those, oh yeah, I let you date, somebody that's 26. I'll let you date somebody that's 36. She didn't give a fuck if I was 18, and I would have listened to my mother too. So I could be 18 all of a sudden and be like, I'm going to date who I want to date. She was not going for that. I would be 19 trying to talk to somebody older. She was not going for that, and therefore I wasn't going for it either. So just wasn't ready yet. So you were always going to be that outsider, right? Some of you guys literally have grown into is just not ready yet. Just not ready yet. You haven't hit the mental just yet to get to where you need to get to, right? To pass that stoplight. There's a reason. You could easily pass that stoplight. You haven't done it. Why haven't you done it yet? You have not prepared yourself yet. You have not gotten to that point yet. So it's pretty much like, if I was 16, 2005, and my person was 26, I should say 10 years older, and it doesn't matter what age, if they were a little older, still wouldn't have went well. But either way, if they were 26, I wasn't prepared for them. It wasn't the right time. So 18 years ago, I was 16, they were 26, we was never going to be together. They went off to go live their life however they lived their life, and I was young-minded, and I'm living my life and everything else. Never going to be. Never going to work out, because we're doing our own thing, right? I'm being directed and directed and directed and directed and directed, and they're like, yeah, my life is getting easier. I'm doing all these things. I'm achieving all these things. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try this. I'm going to quit this job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to quit this job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to quit this job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to quit this job. I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave this state. I'm going to move here. I'm going to leave this state. I'm going to move here. I'm going to leave this state. I'm going to move here. I don't want to live in this apartment anymore. I'm going to go live here, right? Look at my misdirection, or my redirection, not misdirection. Look at my redirection. I more than likely can tell you my soulmate is probably I am focused. I am doing the damn thing. I achieved X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, W. I achieved all of that. Just going and going and going. So I just get redirected and redirected and redirected and redirected and redirected until I get directed, right? Because the time will come where you're directed. So may have been the outsider of, I don't have this, I don't have love right now. I'm not even thinking about love. I am emotionally unavailable, but I am emotionally unavailable for a reason, right? Whether I know it or not. I'm emotionally unavailable for a reason, because it's going to take that one person that's going to make me be emotionally available, right? So everybody's going to be on the outside. I may be trying things while I'm within the realms that I'm in, but I'm not trying anything major, right? No one can change my feelings. No one can make me be like, oh yeah, I want to get married now. Oh yeah, I want to love somebody now. Oh yeah, I want one person around me now. Nobody can really do that. But the time is coming, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, the time is coming where somebody's going to make you do it. You got the Lovers here. That soulmate is now going to make you want certain things, feel certain things. But I feel like Spirit is saying, for the last 18 years, you did not really want certain things that you are now going to want. So you may be the type of person that's like, I never want to get pregnant, and now you're pregnant, right? I never want to have children, and now you're going to have a child within these next 18 years, right? Never, because remember the promise. Let's go back to the beginning when I said you're going to break a promise. For the past 18 years, you could have been like, I never want to go to college. And now you're going to go to college. Who are you going to meet there? Okay? What are you going to gain there? You know, you could have been the type of person the last 18... What the fuck is it? I'm fucking out. Take out my resonate. Shoot. Too many options out here. But for the past 18 years, you were telling yourself you're never going to do whatever you're about to do. Okay? So, oh shit, we didn't even clarify all of it. But it's going to lead you to whomever this person is. Whatever you decide to finally let yourself actually do, actually have. I'm never going to go on a boat. I'm never going to go bungee jumping. You got the Queen of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. For the past 18 years, you basically told yourself something. I'm not doing that. I don't want that. That's not my life. That's not the life I want. But you're about to change your mind. You're growing into a different type of adult. Right? The way that you thought before isn't the same way that you're about to continue thinking. So you may have said, well, I never want a bunch of money. You about to break that promise. How many people do you see start off with monogamous relationship and then change it into polygamy, right? They said they never want to add somebody into the relationship, and then now they done added somebody into the relationship and they're a lot happier. Or vice versa. They started off with polygamy and then they decided, I want something monogamous, and a lot happier. The Hermit. The Magician. Last 18 years, you've been actually trying to figure out what it is that you want. It's not that you weren't trying anything. Eight of Pentacles. It wasn't that you weren't trying anything. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You were just trying to figure out what it is that you want. Trying things, a lot of different things, trying to figure out what it is that you want. Telling yourself, no, I don't want that. Redirecting yourself, right? Let's go ahead and see what the next 18 years looks like for you. And then we have your spirit message. Next 18 years for Leo spirit. You have expansion. Ain't that a huge difference from the past 18 years, right? The past 18 years, who expanded? Where are you expanding? The next 18 years, you have free reign. Free reign. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you are made of. That's y'all checking off that damn bucket list and everything else. That's y'all doing the unthinkable, the unimaginable. The stuff that you said you would never do. The stuff you didn't even think would be possible for you to do. Which may be the reason why you said you would never do it. I'd never be that person. I'll never spend that much money on such and such. And you're probably about to be that person. Know your truth. Know your truth. You didn't even know who you was. Just screaming out all types of false things. You have resilience. You don't give up despite the obstacles ahead. You know how to take care of yourself and find peace in the storms of life. If you missed my $5 readings, I'm going to do them tomorrow. So join me on the main channel. And I'm saying the main channel. So if you do not follow me on the main channel already, You can find the link down below in the description box. I don't know what time I'm going to start it, but more than likely I'm going to post about it on my Instagram or Facebook and on my main channel, but I will not post about it over here. So if you want to join me, follow me over there. I may start during the day. I may try to do it like the same time frames that I did last time, but I don't fucking know. Don't quote me on that. I know I'm going to start it at least one time that day. Either way, you have Illuminator. You radiate energy that lights up any room with great power to heal those around you and crack their hearts wide open. This gift can make people run from your light. And you have self-reliance. You are an independent, free spirit who is here to learn and teach love and freedom, enabling others to experience and master self-love and independence. Who have you let trap you? Literally, it goes back to that. It goes back to the beginning a bit. Who have you let trap you? Because remember, somebody put you in this cage. You didn't want to be here. Somebody put you in this cage. And this is why you kept getting redirected and redirected and redirected. You can't find your direction until you know yourself. Okay, until you know you. But you can't find yourself until you try all these different things, which will tell you who you are. But I feel like the next 18 years, you have basically found yourself. Okay, somewhere either now or somewhere early in the years, or maybe you may take the whole 18 years. Hopefully not, but you don't know how young you are. Young you are in spirit or just young in general. I mean, you know, but I never know. But so whatever. Sheena, good evening. So basically, I feel like you have, at this point, you know who you are. You know what you want. Whatever the promise is that you're about to break to yourself may not have presented itself to you. But it's going to be one of the best experiences, the best freeing experiences you have ever done. You have ever done. Okay? The best. You just don't know it yet. You got the Hermit, the Hangman, King of Swords. It's like calling to yourself. Calling to yourself and finding yourself. Right? There's like movies like it, but I don't have a movie right now. But imagine a scene where you're in the dark and you're sitting there. Which I don't know why the fuck you'd be in the dark sitting by yourself, because that's crazy. It's scary. But either way, you're sitting in the dark and you're sitting by, well, of course. You're in the dark sitting by yourself. Nothing in front of you. Now you call out your own name. Literally call out your own name. And then you see this light coming towards you, right? Because you are the illuminator. You see this light coming towards you. It's a tiny little light. Tiny little light. And it's just coming closer and closer and closer. And the closer it gets bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And bigger. Until it gets right up on you. And what do you see within that light? Your face. Maybe a little bit older. Not you now. It's not younger you. Okay, because you're not trapped. Maybe a little bit older. How old? I don't fucking know. Okay, that's up to you. Whatever face you saw. That's you. Okay? Shit, give me a sec. Basically, it's like you calling out to you. What the fuck was I saying? Damn it. Sorry. You calling out to you. I think Spirit was showing me a vision, so I kind of ran with it, and then I woke back up from it. It's like you calling out to you. Why was I saying that? It's like you finding you. You finding you. In your darkest place, you finding you. You don't find anybody else, you find you. You find exactly what you need, which is yourself. Which is yourself. I'm not exactly sure what we went there. You got the Four of Cups. The Eight of Cups. and the Ten of Wands. You're about to gain so many more experiences. Think about whatever you're doing or you have been doing where you have been waiting on others. You have been waiting on the approval of others. You have been waiting on something that involves someone else. And Spirit is saying the next 18 years is you relying on yourself. I feel like that's why that light had you in it. You relying on yourself. You saying, this makes me happy, I'm going to go do this. This is like you becoming a solo travelist. Fuck waiting on people. Why do I need a group, right? You're really stepping into yourself. Why do I need a group to go solo travel, to go travel? Fuck it, I'm going to do it myself, right? Just be careful. Or you being like, why do I have to wait on, this approval for whatever when I can build it myself? I can figure out how to build it myself. I can do it myself. Whether you get a team or not, you're still doing it yourself, right? Why would I whatever when I can do it myself? This comes heavy into the self-love department. Why would I wait for somebody to love me when I can love myself? Flip-flop your own ass, because some of you guys are going to be like, well, I've been loving myself for years. Look now. Figure it out. But either way it goes, not everybody has. So, congratulations, kudos to you that you have been loving yourself for years. Not everybody has been loving themselves for years, so this message may not be the part that is directed to you. So, it's like you stepping into loving yourself, truly loving yourself, where I don't need my lover to come in, right? I don't need this man to show up. I don't need this woman to show up. And what happens when you finally release? What typically happens when you finally let go of a manifestation? Manifestation comes in, right? So let's just say the past 18 years, you have not been taking care of yourself. You have been needing and wanting and pleading. Where's the self-love? Where's the self-respect? Where's the dignity? Where's the I believe in me? Whatever it is, where is that? Where has that been? So now, the next 18 years versus the past 18 years, because I don't know how I worded that, to now, the next 18 years, you don't need nothing. You already have it all. You're not going to be weighed down by the responsibilities or the concerns and worries of I need this, because you don't. Whatever you need is always yours. It's always going to be there. It's right there, right? It's always going to come in when you need it, right? So, I feel like with you stepping into, I only need myself, and that's not saying you're going to be selfish or whatnot, but it's putting you first. Putting you first. You coming into the energy of putting you first in whichever area you choose. You can do it in multiple areas, but you putting you first in whatever areas you choose brings in what it is that you have been actually wanting. And that may come also with that broken promise that you are going to break to yourself. Right? I told myself I would never move on the West Coast. Technically, I'm not on the West Coast, but I've been on the East Coast my whole life, so technically, I am on the West Coast. This is the West. Texas is the West. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Yes, it is Southern. So, if I lived up north, then it would be the South for me. But I've been on the East Coast my whole damn life, technically. This is the West. And so anytime I was in Florida talking about Texas, on the West side, I didn't give a fuck. That's exactly what it is. That's why I never really understand when Virginia be like, yeah, we're the South because we're, but whatever, argue with your mother. But other than that, yeah, I broke that promise. I said I would never do it. I would never move far away from my family because I wouldn't have anybody. I wouldn't do that by myself, and I damn sure wouldn't do that while I have Kaleem. And what did I do? I did it. I broke that promise, and it was the best thing that ever fucking happened. And now I'm ready to go back. Okay? I experienced enough. I'm done. But other than that, basically, whatever promise you're about to break to yourself, I mean, there is a promise. Basically, in a nutshell, there's a promise you're about to break to yourself. Damn it, let's move on to the spirit message. Spirit, what is your final message to Leo? That was quick. Dearest you, all your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, that will bring you only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as sacred gifts, as a testament to your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you and comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty, so you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace, understanding, and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all of life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At this moment, we are listening intently to your prayers and want you to know that your highest good is our priority. All is well. I want to run it back to when they said, sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you, and your prayers will be answered in a surprising way. What other surprising way can it happen besides a fucking no? If it's not going to be answered, then it's a no. How was that surprising? I mean, it might have been surprising if you thought you was going to get it. That may be surprising. But, I mean, there's really no other way. It's either a yes or no. You either going to do it or you not. Shit, I knew one of them was going to happen. But either way, you have the Four of Pentacles. You got the Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles. Hold on to your love. You got the Sun. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Don't forget there's a new beginning. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Don't forget there's a new beginning. But I don't want you to keep seeing the new beginning as in the future. Oh, no. But you got another one. Or you finally going to do what Spirit told you to be and do. And I'm waiting for it. But, don't just look at it. I want you to keep thinking about it being in the future. Okay? I don't want you to keep thinking about what it is that you want to... Your life is happening right now. Your life is happening right now. Your life is happening right now. Whether you can afford it or you can't afford it. It's not always about affording, right? You can go out and have fun without having to pay all this money. And in the midst of you enjoying yourself, manifest. Manifest. Your energy's high. Manifest. You're on a roller coaster. That adrenaline's going through you. Manifest. So while you're on that roller coaster and you're having so much fun, think about that money coming to you. Okay, think about that. When I'm in the shower, I literally will like put my hands like this and hold the water, but because it drips out, you know, I'd be like, this is my money, and it's only pouring out because it's overflow, right? And I'll keep doing it until the Spirit brings me some money. And then I'm like, look at that, right? Imagine you're on the roller coaster and money's just flying at your face constantly. Imagine you're on the roller coaster and I know there might be a person there, but or you might have an empty seat. But either way, your soulmate is sitting next to you. Imagine that. Imagine that. Let's just say you're in the movie theater and you're in there by yourself or whatnot. And yeah, there might be somebody sitting there, but imagine your person sitting next to you. Manifest. It's already here. So manifest as if it's literally already here. Until that motherfucker shows the fuck up. Okay? Not necessarily being delusional, but you are being delusional. So you're trying to call in love. Set your room up as if you already have the love of your life. When you go to bed, you're not just going to bed. So, like, if I was manifesting love, I would have to get all my snack cakes out the bed, which I feel like my person should be able to be okay with my snack cakes because I need them in the bed. But I would have to clean off my whole side of the bed. Sometimes I'd be switching sides, so I just push the stuff over. Sometimes I just push it on the ground, but if I push it on the ground, then my person's not gonna be able to walk nowhere. So I'm gonna have to clean it up. I'm manifesting love. So I gotta clean up the flow. I gotta clean up the side of the bed, and I can't have that in the bed. And I can't keep touching all the pillows. I gotta leave a pillow over there. Okay, you can get like one pillow. I need all the other pillows. Can't have all of them. I need it. Okay, and don't put them pillows between your legs, because I'm gonna put my head on it. Nasty. I don't know what the fuck men be thinking. Like, motherfucker, that pillow is going on my head. You don't need your little juices on it. Shoot. Nobody knows what you be thinking of in the middle of the night. I mean, everybody knows what you be thinking of, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. But either way, manifest it. Stop waiting for the future to manifest it. Because you are waiting on your lover to show up, but you ain't doing nothing about it right now. Free yourself, damn it, from that lack mentality. Free yourself of my person is not here. Okay, I gotta continue to operate as if my person is not here. No. Sometimes if I go out by myself and everything, they'll ask me if they want me to, if I want them to move the chair, and I'm like, no, leave it there. That's only if I'm kind of manifesting it a little bit, but not really, because it's a lot. But either way, I'll be like, no, leave it there. I got company. I got no company. Or I might tell myself I got company. I'm just telling them to leave it there. Right? If somebody says, oh, can I take that chair? If it is not dire need, no, leave my fucking chair the fuck alone. Okay? Yeah, no, you can't. And I don't give a fuck if I get up and they're still there and they see that chair is still there. If there is another chair, motherfucker, go find it. Okay, because I'm staring at one that's available and ain't nobody sitting at that damn table. Why you want mine? Because it's close? No. Walk your ass across that room and go get that motherfucker, because somebody is sitting there, damn it. And I need to visualize it. And I ain't going to visualize it if the motherfucking chair is gone. Don't fuck up my manifestation. Don't fuck up my reality, because your reality is missing the chair. Go walk your ass over there. Either way it goes. You know, money. Okay, imagine yourself going into a bank. I would either drive past a bank or sit in the bank parking lot, just not too long, because you know people be calling the popo and stuff, but just a little bit, and picture yourself walking into that bank with a check. Okay, maybe even go to the ATM, even though and pull out $10 or $20, whatever the minimum is. Pull it out, and imagine $1,000 coming out that machine every time. I'm still going to the mailbox expecting a check. I really am. The bitch was empty today, but it's gonna be there tomorrow. It's gonna be there tomorrow. It's gonna be there tomorrow. And every time I go to that mailbox, it's a check in there. Until it's a check in there. But imagine the amount of money that you want coming out. Now, if you know it's big money, you know damn well they're not giving you that money through the machine. You know damn well. So this is what I want you to do. No matter how stupid it is, walk your ass in that bank and get the $20 from them. And yeah, they might be thinking, oh, you could have went to the ATM to get this, but don't nobody give a fuck about what the fuck they're thinking. You're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself from what other people are trying to trap you in. Because you trapped yourself there for so long. Walk your ass inside the bank, because you know damn well when you are withdrawing a bunch of money, you're going to be getting it from inside the fucking bank. Not outside, because the ATM is not giving you that. So, you're going to go inside the bank, you're going to withdraw your $20, and when you're withdrawing that $20, when they got that machine going, because that's as much as it's probably going to do, because it's really not going to count much. So if you're expecting to hear, you only got $20 coming out. Okay, so you got to hurry up and try to hear it really quickly. Okay, that's how you picture it, because all you're going to hear is So either way, you picture that little money machine is literally counting all the money that you are asking Spirit for, the universe for. And then I don't care. Go in that bitch again. The next time you need cash, you go in the bank. Stop going to the gas station and pulling out from the ATM there. Go to the bank. Go to the source of where you need it from, where you know it's prone to come from, even if it doesn't come from the bank, because it may come another way. Go to the source. Okay, whatever it is that you're manifesting, free yourself from feeling like I don't have it and I can't obtain it, and go to the source and create the reality that you want, because Spirit is saying you could have it now, but see, that lack tells you, because my person isn't here, I can't even get ready, right? I don't care if you think your person, if go buy your man his t-shirts, which I went to go look at the t-shirts in Walmart, because I was trying to get some t-shirts for Kaleem before he left, and I was like, damn, these mothers, These motherfuckers is expensive. I even was trying to get underwear for him because he an adult underwear at this motherfucking point. My baby is tripping. Them motherfuckers, I was like, Lord, what happened? It was just like $5. Now we're talking about some $25 underwear, and we're talking about Walmart. We not talking about nowhere else. I'm scared to go to Target or the mall or something. Shoot. But other than that, pretty much, go buy your man his t-shirts and put it in your closet. Okay? Put it on his side of the bed. Put it in that drawer. Put it in there. And if you have some man that is not about to be your husband, tell him to mind his motherfucking business while them t-shirts in there because it's not for him. Mind your motherfucking business. And don't touch that toothbrush over there. Okay? Don't touch that toothbrush. It's not for you. Yes, you might be here in the meantime, but it's not for you. When my husband gets here, it's for him. Whether he uses it or not. It's for him. And when you move, you gonna move it from that house to the next house because he moving with you. Okay? And if you got a female, go get some panties or something. I'm fucking out. That's kind of a little creepy though. But I mean, you look. If you know you're gonna be shopping for your woman, go shop for your woman. Go shop for your woman. You may not know what size she wears, so if she bigger than the size you got when she show up, you better go ahead and get rid of that bitch. Okay? You did what you need to do. You manifested properly. Throw that shit out before you lose her too. Okay? Throw that fucking shit out before, and you better not forget because we nosy. We nosy. So when you thought you only opened that drawer, you closed it really quickly, and we didn't see nothing, we saw it. We saw it. We just gonna act like we didn't see it, but we fucking saw it. And best believe, eventually it's gonna get brought up. It's gonna get brought up to every friend that we about to call or text in that moment or after, but eventually it's gonna get brought up. So I'm telling you right now, when you feel like you found the one, get rid of that motherfucking shit. And if you gotta start over, you gotta start over. But when you feel like you found the one, get rid of it. For the women, it don't even matter. You don't give a fuck. But the men, I'm telling you, get rid of them panties. Whatever it is that you're buying. Take your ass to Victoria's Secret and be like, ooh, she would really love this. Okay? Go buy some flowers and put it on the kitchen counter as if you were going to surprise her when she got home. Literally. Do it. Do it. Okay? Anyway, y'all. That's pretty much our reading. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.